Greeny green. We was kind of
We just about to get into
Marbury.
of Stephon Marbury, who accused Jordan of stealing from the hood. How you feel about that one with his Jordans?
Well, let me be honest. As a Pistons fan and a Duke fan, I could care less about Michael Jordan. That's first and foremost.
Tar Heel.
Well,
I mean, I'm a Tar Heel
feel
too, though.
as though if there was a big thing in the inner city since what, 89, 88, with Michael Jordan and those sneakers. And I remember, I lost a friend over stepping on the Jordans.
That's a good call.
So I understand where Marbury's coming from, and let's get off the Michael Jordan thing because, like I said, I'm a Piston and a Duke, so forget him. Let's talk about Marbury and what he's doing.
Well, we're talking about what? Okay.
Go ahead.
Well, we're talking about the comments that he made about the Jordan sneaker brand.
I think he.
You already addressed that. Okay.
I think that issue is neither here nor there. I think the more important issue needs to be let's all support Marbury. Let's all have a thing where this black man is doing such great things. And the sad part is he found himself and he found his happiness in China.
This is why I say it goes beyond sports because any time, the idea that you must have something, that there's so much pressure around, and this might be more of a systemic, downfall
I believe
than
it is.
anything else. It's not necessarily Jordan sneakers. It's not necessarily, the latest, greatest iPhone or whatever it is that needs, it's the idea that, kids get desperate and crazy and mothers, sometimes can't afford these items, are pressured into a conflict situation with their children because they want to be cool at school and do, and be popular and all that kind of stuff. So it goes beyond just this issue.
Well, let me ask you this: will lowering the price of Jordans reduce that crime?
Oh, I got something.
I
got something to say with this one. I got something to say on this one.
Go ahead.
I think addressing the comment Marbury made that he's robbing people. I think it's an old euphemism. You say rob somebody without a gun. And that's just a way of you getting over for the product that you have isn't worth the price that's being paid for. So I think he was making a comment towards that in general. But I think it's like Elijah Wan did the same thing. He had like a $20 shoe as well.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, he did. He had a
I think they were sold in
shoe.
Kmart.
Shaq did the same thing.
No, I'm serious.
Makes sense.
I'm not kidding.
Makes
Payless.
sense. It's got to be something.
But here's a question that I have for you.
Hold on. Here's the thing. I think it's a twofold thing. I think Marbury's marketing his shoe as well. It's a marketing ploy. But then also, I think when it comes to Michael Jordan, when it comes to this whole thing between those two guys, I'm always reminded of the Donald Sterling situation or the Donald Sterling comment. Right?
How so?
Oh man, it's interesting.
Which one was that? Yeah, which one?
Not the recording, but the interview. When he said Jews help our people, we help our people. But he was like African American athletes, they don't want to seem to help anybody, right? And I think, you gotta look at it like, okay, we were once slaves. You have the economic gap, right? See, so from society standpoint, being a black person, we're supposed to be individuals, right? But when you bring up the economic gap, they're not going to talk about Jordan. They're going to talk about black people, and Jordan is black, right? So it's like it's bad when you have people that can. I know the call's coming, but it's bad when you have people that can make change and stand by and say it's not none of my business. And that's when you have a whole nother thing going on right there. So, to Jordan as a black man, Chicago's one of the highest murder rates. I hate the term giving back. I don't like that. You can give a quarter and give back, but get involved.
My thing is strictly economical. Why buy $85,000 car before you buy a house? Why spend $250, $300 on a pair of shoes and your kids ain't got no food on the table? They ain't got no books to read. They got raggedy clothes on their back. And most of the people that's buying Jordans right now, and the numbers is there. Most of the people that's supporting him are the folks that are on welfare, the folks that are on some type of government assistance, and they stand in them lines for hours buying $250, $300 pair of shoes just so they can look good. Now, with that $250, I can go and get me a pair of $30, $40 Pumas.
I got
a couple
something
of pairs of those.
to say to that, because I know people have choices and different things, but I mean, there's a reason why commercials put so many subliminals, right, to trigger people. And even economists like me and somebody else was saying, right, because I feel like he said, I don't think Jordan targets black people to buy his shoes. And I said, man, if Koreans in Korea are targeting black people to sell hair to them, then why wouldn't Jordan do it? I mean, and then you have economists that look at waves, right, and see where the economy is going, who spends what, we can target this over here. Watch a movie called Money Never Sleeps, Wall Street too. And it kind of gets into this kind of thing.
Greed is good.
Yeah, so it's like people are the sheeple, right? So for all these parents that's making bad decisions, I mean, that's kind of the wave that we in. But you take somebody like Jordan, who can come back to North Carolina, where he's from, and basically own his town. He can basically manipulate his town for the influence that he has. Because we talk about, this is a wide-ranging issue, because we talk about gentrification and it's outsiders coming in buying up the neighborhood. Now, you look at Jordan. He can come in and develop his neighborhood and become a developer. So,
Man, a lot of stuff to talk about right there. That was a great conversation you guys had. But I'm sorry, we gotta conclude this episode of Let's Talk Sports. I want to thank my cast right here. You guys did a great job. Tune in to our podcast every Thursday from 3:30 to 5 on your J King Network, and be sure to check us out at 7.